I mean, or can she shroud? Can she evade?
Yeah.
Clue.
Oh, if she evades, then it doesn't matter anyway. She won't. Then she
She won't
won't.
take the
She
damage
won't take
from
damage
that
from
one.
it.
She'll only take the horror from the going into the other space.
Yes.
So she can evade, clue, move the creature, move in.
Okay. So evade, clue, ring the bell, move in.
Move across.
Okay. So it depends on the evade going first. Can I just see what?
Step one.
I'm going to see what Rex is doing because I can throw a card in if I have to. Right. You're getting
Step one.
manual dexterity, which is a +2.
So I'm on +5.
And
Plus.
streetwise.
Yeah, I've done streetwise.
So that's +5
So
+3. That's 8.
8.
So
8 versus it's
3.
6.
It's
No,
3. It's 3. Yep. That'll do. And what does that give you?
+1 for each resource you have.
Oh well, it's a win. We'll take it.
Late breaking update, by the way. This just in. Maddie is done with the exam now, and she says that Geoff and I are Jebs.
Ah, thank you.
And also, thank you to Brian and Demona for wishing luck.
Right.
So thanks to you guys. Anyway, that's that. We evaded the thing. Now to try and clue.
Yes. Let me just go back to Rex to see, because I think he can throw something in for you there as well.
I'm going to throw in this elusive, which gives me a +1 to book.
So what are you on at the moment? 4 versus 2.
4 versus 2.
Ooh. Deduction. Take deduction.
Okay, what does that do? 2.
And?
If the seal test is successful when investigating a location, discover 1 additional clue at that location.
So
Yay! Okay, so that's 6 versus 2, yes?
Yep.
6 versus 2.
3 versus
3
2.
versus 2.
So you get 2 clues for that.
Yoink. And yoink. And that's all the clues at this location, which doesn't actually mean anything, does it?
No, because it's got no victory on it.
Damn.
But that's your second action.
Second action. Third action. Ring the bell.
Bong, bong.
Oh, what's that bell? That's how the brood of Yog Sothoth speaks. Fourth action. Hi, I'm suicidal now.
I need to go for a few minutes, so yeah, do please vamp for a bit.
1 horror and that.
If you take Ashcan Peace action at the same time, it should be yeah, okay.
You should be back by the time I'm done with Ashcan Pete.
Possibly. Yep.
Hopefully. Ashcan Pete's turn is to move up into this space. He also takes a horror, which he can just tank himself. Then he's going to activate the 10-acre meadow ability, which allows them both to put a clue on the creature. So that is 1 clue from Ashcan Pete. And 1 clue from Jenny Bones. So that is a plus that many of 8. Stop moving, all of you. Jeebus. So that's +8 plus 4 brain. So that's 12. So first action was to move. Second action is to swing at it. That's 12. 12. Do I have anything else? Do I want to add that? No, that seems ridiculous. So 12 versus 7. 9 versus 7 is a win. And then the same thing again. Same thing again. Yes, thank you very much. So that's Ashcan Pete's turn, and now I just have to vamp. Keep me company, I'm lonely.
I've returned.
Oh, he's back.
Oh,
I've
looks
also
like
done a reading of the rose-red slippers, the Egyptian Cinderella on a technicality. I've got 2 Cinderella, black, grey, and glitter.
ooh. And it looks like you've done some.
Sean's done her nails.
And you've beaten up this thing a bit.
I beat up that thing, and Brian did some recording today, and he recorded Left 4 Dead 2, finished a comic dub, and is reading a Celtic fairy tale called Gulish.
Cool.
I'm probably butchering the name of it, but
Yeah. I'll catch up with it all later, I think.
yeah.
So, is Ashcan Pete done with his turn now?
Ashcan Pete is done with his turn. He moved up. Both he and Jenny dropped a clue each onto the brood of Yog Sothoth, and Ashcan Pete took 2 swings at it.
Did he take a horror for going in there?
He did.
Good. So.
And he took 2 swings at it and did 2 damage to it. So
cool. So Zoe's now going to go up.
Turn.
Zoe's going up, going to take a horror from that. And she is going to do the same thing as Ashcan Pete. So she is 4 plus 8, that's 12, versus its 5. Versus its 7, I'm sorry.
7, yeah.
That's a fail.
God damn it.
That was not what we wanted.
Not at all. Second swing.
There we go.
That's better.
It's dead! Excuse me while I just get rid of all this stuff.
So, Geoff.
Yes.
I'm making a strong argument at this point, mostly because I want to go and sleep. That we resign.
If I'm honest, I kind of want us to go and wail on this one.
Okay.
Anyway, we've got one more turn, and the agenda is about to click over, so we'll see what happens when the agenda clicks.
We'll see what happens.
But I think we should be able to get at least one of them, and this one's taken damage already.
Okay. Well, let's move.
So first of all,
relatively quick.
Let's move these guys to their things. Whippoorwill is a hunter, and it's going to. Where can it go to from there? Quickly.
Dunwich Village.
Dunwich Village for that. It's got to be Dunwich Village because it's following somebody. Shuffle. This guy here is going to Blasted Heath.
Oh, that's fine.
This guy
we can
here
drop clues on it there.
Is going to Blasted Heath.
That's less great, but still not too bad.
Okay, this guy readies up, and we all ready up. So.
And draw.
I didn't want to do that. I just shuffled it. I didn't want to do that. Never mind. Draw.
That was the wrong character I was, so you can.
So I just shuffled my deck by accident, so never mind.
And draw 1 from here, 1 resource, and you get 2.
If we take another turn, or possibly 2, depending how quickly we go, then we can see where we're at, because I think we are coming to the end of it now, to be honest. Okay, so dooms. 1 doom comes out. That's 6 doom.
That advances the agenda.
Go on it.
Shuffle the encounter discard into the encounter deck.
There is no set aside with Yog Sothoth, so the next part doesn't happen.
So I can't read that thing, so we'll move on to Horrors Unleashed. It was no joke tracking down something as big as a house that one could not see, but that had all the vicious malevolence of a daemon.
Oh no. Oh no.
Each abomination enemy gets +1 fight and +1 evade.
Oh, that's not useful. I'm starting to think that resigning
do you still like fighting, or do we want to just leg it? Because we can just leg it, because there's nothing standing between us and the exit.
I think we do just leg it now. I think we're done.
Yeah, if we'd managed to get up there a turn earlier and the Doom hadn't advanced and it hadn't
Or
become...
if this guy hadn't come to the same place as this guy.
I know that's less of a concern. Because if we kill this guy, we've only got one guy to evade.
Yep.
But that guy, they've both just become harder to both evade and fight.
Yes.
I think it's time to call it a sprint out of here, deal with the fallout of only killing 2 giant invisible demons.
I think that's a fair assessment.
So, do you want to go and find the magic book of reading stuff?
So we're going to say in our turn we just go to the exit.
Yeah, I think that's a fair bet. I think...
Let me find the thing.
Yeah.
Each investigator resigned, go to position 1. You did all you could to stop the rampaging monsters, but there were more of them than you realised, and you weren't able to slay them all. Exhausted and terrified, you retreat to Zebulon's home and hope to survive the night. In your campaign log, record that 2 brood escaped into the wild. We did good. I think we did about as fair as we could have done with that, to be honest. So let me get my Dunwich log up. 2 brood escaped. If an investigator's deck contains a powder, remove it from that investigator's deck.
I mean, it does, but it doesn't have anything on it anymore.
Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory value of each card in the victory display, so we only get 2 experience points for that one.
It's not great.
I think it just like turned against us at the end. That's the thing.
Yeah, we had a couple of bad runs of luck, which obviously is kind of the flavour of the game, really.
Yep. Next time on Arkham Horror.
Oh wait, that's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yep. You awaken to the sound of screeching. Fearing the worst, you grab your equipment and head out into the streets of Dunwich. As soon as you step outside, you sense a foulness in the cold night air, an awful pungent smell that can scarcely be described, and a heaviness to the atmosphere that makes it difficult to breathe. The citizens of Dunwich have sealed their doors, and the town feels quiet and lonesome. In the distance,
Jeff, how many of these start with us waking up in the middle of the night to horrible screams?
Quite a lot, don't they?
Because I feel like it's about half of these adventures.
In the distance, a faint glow emanates from a hilltop above the village. You know of this hill from both your interactions with Zebulon and Armitage's records. It is called Sentinel Hill. The tales speak of rites being performed there, rites in which great ritual pyres light up the night sky while the ground rumbles furiously below. Flocks of whippoorwills perch on the rooftops of the village around you, watching ominously as you climb inside Zebulon's old and beat-up truck. As you drive towards Sentinel Hill, more screeching fills the sky with an awful pitch that is painful to your ears. Everything you have read about and experienced in Dunwich has led to this. If the foul ritual Seth seeks to perform has anything to do with what Armitage and his colleagues prevented several months back, it involves the favour of an ancient creature, Yog Sothoth. Failing to stop this ritual may spell doom, not just for Dunwich, but for the entire world.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Good. I just found someone who has made a Cthulhu-themed Christmas wreath.
Oh, nice. Brian says, it's just routine.
Yeah, it kind of really is at this point. Like, I don't know why we don't just nap in the afternoons so that we can get up in the middle of the night to fight monsters.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, by this point, we probably are just, like, falling asleep at 4:30 and expecting to be woken up at 2 in the morning to fight a monster. Did I ever see the Tintin Cthulhu crossover? No, but I want to. Huh. And now I have. Well, I've seen some of it. Not all of it. Hopefully, there's more than that, but I have seen a piece of it now.
Ooh, send
I'm
that.
going to do the wrapping up. I'm going to do the wrapping up speech. Geoff, is that all right with you?
That's fine. Yep.
So pay attention because you'll need to do this tomorrow. Probably. Thank you guys in the chat for hanging out with us tonight so much. Thank you for sending all your good wishes to both us and also to our friends who are currently in the middle of doing exams and schoolwork. We are going to be back tomorrow night. Geoff is going to be playing some Elite Dangerous on his own. And I'm going to try and phone into that one from a train, which will be both an interesting way for me to spend a train trip and an interesting way for Geoff to spend his Friday night. I mean, playing a game that he probably would be playing anyway.
Yeah, true.
If I can't, thank you all for the good wishes on my train trip. It's kind of, if I can't tune into the stream or into the Discord, it's going to be kind of just a long and boring train trip. So
hopefully you can.
Hopefully I can. Or it'll be a long and boring train trip punctuated by occasional appearances on Discord and occasional bouts of playing Let's Go Eevee on the Switch. Mostly because my Switch battery can only last for about a quarter of what was I going to say next? We're next going to be...
Well, Sunday, I think, is the next one.
We are next going to be live after that on Sunday, where we will be doing the wedding of Nemesis Griv and Luz, the long-awaited finale of our Christmas crossover special event.
Yay!
Hopefully, the wedding will go ahead without problems, and the spires of the morning will still be standing following their nuptial. And the devilish incursion that has been threatening the multiverse can be finally thwarted, and hopefully both bride and groom will have written their vows in time.
Which one's more important?
What, that they actually write their vows, or that they save the multiverse?
Yeah, which one's the?
It depends on who you ask, really. So we're going to be back for that. I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm curious to see how well that's going to go, because I'm going to be streaming it from somewhere very interesting, I'm sure. Quite possibly a hotel room in Newcastle, if I can't find somewhere more interesting to stream from. If any of you guys, and this is a complete long shot because there's no planning in this, if any of you guys happen to be from Newcastle, there's a gaming cafe there called Meeple Perk, which is run by my brother, and I'm going to be going there on Saturday. So if you happen to be in or around Newcastle, stop into Meeple Perk and say hello, and there'll be cake and me and like the other things that are normally at Meeple Perk, which actually is the cake. Mostly the different thing that we there is me. And then finally, we are going to be live next week. We're going to be back next week with other games. So on Wednesday, I'm going to be playing Minecraft. On Tuesday, Sean and I are going to be doing an afternoon stream. We're going to stream all afternoon and into the evening, probably, of Minecraft. Wednesday night, we're not going to be doing Minecraft because we aren't. Thursday, we might have an opportunity to do something else. And then I think that's pretty much our streams up until Christmas. I don't think we've got anything else. I don't know what we've got planned for streams after that until Christmas, but it might be that next week's the last week we stream before the big day.
Aww.
But, you know, there'll be plenty of things happening. Stay tuned. I have put events down below for the first games of Storm King's Thunder and Tomb of Annihilation back after the Christmas break, which is the first games in January 2019. Please do hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. It means the world to a completely free way that you guys can support us. And we will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
It is normally.
Oh, it's me doing it now, isn't it?
You've got to hit the button. You've got to hit the button, Joe.